Recently, the Shiba Inu has made its most noteworthy announcement of the year. At this time, the swaps are causing a great deal of worry. Perhaps this is the final glimmer of hope that we've been anticipating. However, I must inform you that the most majority of you just do not own adequate means. There just aren't enough Shiba Inus around to support a viable operation. The truth about statistics will shock you. But what on earth happened earlier today, and what am I even talking about here? Permit me to explain in further detail. Here at Wealthy Coins, we are pleased to provide you with Shiba every day. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Subscribe if you want to know what's happening in the cryptocurrency market and get the most up-to-date news predictions. Make sure you hit the like button to get more Shib news. It is a day that Shiba Inus have complete and utter no control over. A considerable price hike occurred earlier today. The general consensus was that it will be fine. The storm will likely subside soon. Other plans were afoot for the Shiba Inu. Instead of cooling down, it's doing the complete reverse. It has recently been propelling itself farther higher, effortlessly destroying barriers in its path. I am astounded by the speed. Even though it's just been 48 hours, Shiba Inu has made even greater progress. The pump at issue here is anything but basic. A declaration it is. It is absolutely mind-boggling that even the most fervent bulls were taken unawares by such a surge. Traders are viewing the scenario with awe as Shiba Inu continue to climb without hesitation. The FOMO, fear of missing out, effect is starting to kick in because of how fast this is happening. Electric energy does exist, and the hoopla is real. To top it all off, this might be the start of something much bigger if it keeps up. While we're talking about bigger issues, something extremely monumental was just caught today. The latest data from Into the Block has shown an incredibly strange phenomenon. Over 130 trillion Shiba Inu coins, now worth over $1 billion, are being held as a profit. Any way you slice it, that is a mind-blowing amount of money. The scenario it puts Shiba Inu in is also very interesting. We can infer two things from the large number of people holding the money: the company's decision to make a profit or an influx of customers who are eager to buy. We must now confront the truth. When this kind of momentum occurs, the market favors the bulls. As a result of the increased interest in cryptocurrencies, the Shiba Inu is currently experiencing a meteoric ascent. This is especially true considering that the Fed has signaled that interest rates could be cut within the next year. Positive sentiment among investors has increased the allure of risky assets like Shiba Inus. How does the price movement stand? Without a doubt, racing hard. Shiba Inu may be capable of even more rapid expansion once it gets beyond its next temporary setback. Specifically, we're referring to upcoming crucial levels that could launch it to new heights, with breakouts potentially leading to mind-blowing ambitions. However, big support is lying below, ready to absorb any declines before another big run higher, so it's not all bad news. Now everyone is wondering if Shiba Inu can overcome obstacles and unleash even more powerful techniques. If this trend keeps up, things might become interesting. Please bear with me for a while. I know this is a very important topic. Think you might not have enough Shiba Inu to reach your millionaire goal? It's a real possibility, you know. Sure, I'm aware of it. That is really absurd. Even though you think everything is in order, the numbers might still surprise you. Fear not, for I shall provide a more comprehensive explanation at a later point in the movie. Having said that, let's talk about something even more strange happening with Shiba Inus right now before we dive into it. The trajectory of events could be drastically changed by the recent disclosure of crucial information by an expert in Shiba Inu. New data from CryptoQuant shows that there has been a considerable, and not insignificant, decline in the number of Shiba Inus kept on exchanges. These reserves weren't nearly as large when the year started as they are now, but the amount has dropped by trillions of dollars. The fact that it raises a major problem makes this noteworthy. Are these tokens being sold off individually or transferred to private wallets for long-term storage? Unusual developments begin to emerge at this juncture. If the amount of activity stays the same, a limited supply on exchanges can be incredibly beneficial. Consequently, fewer Shiba Inus will be for sale, making them already hard to come by even more so. In addition, when demand is high and supply is low, prices tend to rise sharply. The spot market volume has remained relatively stable, although Shiba Inu's futures position is far from tranquil. This shows that big names aren't sitting on their hands and are instead getting ready for what might be the next big move. Shiba Inu price movement could be set to undergo a major shift based on the present status of exchange reserves and the fact that bullish momentum is heating up. It is possible that a dramatic breakout is imminent if demand keeps rising. Given all that has happened, it appears like this could be your final chance to get Shiba Inu for such a low price. The supply is running out, the momentum is building, and opportunities like this one won't be around forever. The best part is just around the corner. Just recently, an expert revealed how many Shiba Inus you would need to optimize your gains in the event that it soared back up to its record high. You can get more than 74 million Shiba Inu coins for just $1,000 right now, which is insane. This is a huge improvement over only a few months ago, when the same amount of money would only have gotten you half of that. Consequently, you may stack a lot more Shiba Inu for the same price, giving you a lot more potential upside. Now though, let's level up. An investment of $5,000 in today's market would yield around $300. An initial investment of $1,000 may potentially grow into over $6,000 if Shiba Inus reach their top performance level again. $5,000, the grand total might be $30,000. If you put $10,000 into an investment portfolio, you might potentially earn a return of more than $65,000.